gotta first tell y'all I'm an energy person. So y'all gonna have to turn your screens on. I don't like talking to black screens, which you give me. I promise I will give you back. So if y'all lit, y'all gonna get more information out of me. All right. So I definitely want to thank Taj for having me on. As he said, us meeting in a high level mentorship, you already know who you in the room with, and immediately him and I like locked in. Great minds think alike. His ambition, the way he looks, he in many rooms, right? And that was the first thing I noticed about him, that he does not lack on investing in himself, on being able to go back, go to the drawing board, get a plan, find ways to build a massive entrepreneurial system. And that's how he's able to pour into you, and be able to make and build a network with people like myself and bring other people in to get y'all value. So y'all drop some fires in the chat for your mentor and coach, because this doesn't come lightly. You got to take time away from your family, to be able to go and pour into yourself and then come back and give it to other people. So definitely respect him a hell of a lot. All right. So I'm gonna get in. I want to know, because I want to know what y'all know. I know we got 9 to 5ers. I want to know about y'all, right? And I love when it's an intimate group because it means I get to know you better, and it means I can give you some information that y'all can immediately take, and apply. And that's what I want you to be able to do. I don't want to talk at you. I want this to be a conversation where I can help you see where you guys are as are 9 to 5 entrepreneurs or 9 to 5preneurs, I like to say. So I know we got credit in the mix. Tosh teaches you credit funding. Okay. I want to know, let me know, where are you guys at in the process? Do you guys have LLC structured? Okay. Who has an LLC? If you got an LLC, drop the name of your LLC in the chat. I want to know who I'm talking to, who already has an LLC structured. All right. Let me see. I'm gonna check this chat. And if you don't, put new. It's perfectly okay to put new if you don't have an LLC. If you do not have an LLC, put new. What's up, Alex? I got Stallworth in my. I got a cousin. Her dad's side is Stallworth, so their last name is Stallworth. Let me see. Okay, is that Stefan? Stefan said new. Who else is new? I want everybody to put new. I want a response from everybody. I promise you, this is gonna be unlike any class you've been on. All right, I'm like she was talking to a real person in the room. Yes, participate. Everybody on here, I want to see you put new in the chat or put the name of your logo in the chat. And if you aren't able to, you tell me that you're driving or tell me that you're at work. Because if not, then you expected to participate or you why you want to call. All right. So we got executive home away. New, I applied for LLC. Dimitri, when you applied for it, what name did you give it? Because if you applied, I mean, you already, submitted with a name, address, and such, right? All right, and I love it that I got my new people. All right, cool, cool. So I'll wait for you to drop your name. Let me know your name. The comeback vote. Okay. All right. So listen, I got a question. If you were on the internet, I'm gonna get somebody a free audit. It's okay that I give y'all something for free. Is that okay? To give y'all something for free? That I can get somebody a free audit, right? And Demetri, you said yes. I'm gonna go with you first. Okay. So this for everybody else. If you were scrolling on the internet or Instagram, social media, and you saw the comeback vault, what would you think that business did? Dimitri, don't you tell us what you do. I want everybody else to tell me what would you think that business did if you saw the comeback vault on the internet as you were scrolling. If you don't know, I don't know is an answer. I don't know is an answer. Taj said maybe a podcast or something. Where the rest of y'all at? If you don't know, or you gonna give me an idea. Stefan said probably retail. Taiwan, I ain't seen you saying nothing. We gonna put you in the weight room. Alex, if you saw that, what would you say that was? Stacy, what would we say that was? All right. So tell me, Dimitri, what is the a workout plan? Okay. Okay. Dimitri, turn your your camera on, mic on, and tell us what your business does.
So it's basically I put it the vault because I want to do like credit repair, like budgeting, the stuff I've had to experience and get through. Like I'm learning to like I guess not a minimalist, but not do the tangible stuff. Put your money in like CDs and stocks and like, but how to do that from the like now, like we doing it the bare minimum, like just being broke paycheck to paycheck. I want to like offer multiple things like that. Budget planners, credit repair. That's why
Got
I
it.
consider what.
So we got the comeback vault. Okay. Now, people guessed is they didn't get it right, clearly, right? They didn't get it right. That's good. It could be good or bad. So when you guys think about going to get funding, all right, you want to think about who is going to give you the money, who funds the businesses. It's an underwriter, a banker looking at this, right? So you did very good because you're going to have credit repair there, and anything with credit repair and financial literacy is considered high risk, right? Financial, if you're financing or if you're doing credit repair, it's high risk, so bankers won't fund you. So the fact that you have it in this ambiguous name, the next thing the underwriter is going to do is look at the business description. And it's going to look at your NAICS code. So I want to teach y'all how to describe your business qualitatively, meaning writing the business description, and also quantitatively, because every business falls in an industry and every industry is given what's called an NAICS code. All right. So you did good because you're high in credit repair. Pat on the back, pat on the back, right? But now we have to make it actually fit something, okay? And I'm gonna show y'all tonight. And let me ask Taiwan, just because I see that you got executive home away in your name, I'm gonna guess, and I think what we gonna think y'all executive home away is. I'm gonna say real estate. Is it real estate, Taiwan?
Yes, real estate, short term rentals.
All right, it's real estate. It's because it has home away. So Taiwan is opposite of Dimitri. Why? Because Taiwan has a high risk industry, real estate in the name. So it means that the underwriter, you was gonna say Airbnb, the underwriter is going to now have, when she now reads your next sentence, meaning your business description and your NAICS code, his or her antennas are gonna be up. Because they're gonna be like, is he investing? Is he putting money at risk? They don't like gamble, they don't like risk. So again, we now have to frame your that business as non-high risk. How does it become non-high risk? As the investor on Airbnb, you are high risk. However, as a property manager, you're not high risk because it's not any of your money that's being gambled with, essentially, right? You don't have to have a profit and loss statement. You're just getting paid for administering the service of managing it. Do y'all see how that works? Y'all see how that works? How one got okay, 100, 100. Where y'all at? Where the rest of y'all at? Let me see if this making sense. If you flowing, if this making sense, right? If you're catching that there's a pattern to what's high risk and what isn't, and how it starts in the name. So I like to tell people we may love our grandparents and you want to honor the family and you may be faith driven and you want to show all this in the name. No, that means broke. That means no money. That means nonprofit. That means if you got faith based in the name, you giving to the poor and needy. It means you don't make no money. So we want to think like a big business. I'm gonna show you. Let me share my screen. And for those that are new, and you like, man, I don't know where to start at now, right? I got some stuff up, but I said, let me talk to y'all and see how I can best help y'all, right? So for those that are new, I want y'all to use AI. Somebody put AI in the chat. AI in the chat. I'm gonna show y'all in 10 minutes how to get a name, describe your business quantitatively, qualitatively, and design a website. Y'all want to put the time on? Do y'all want to put the time on? Let's put the time on. Let's put the time on. 10 minutes. Dimitri smiling. And where y'all cameras at? Y'all know the cells in our bodies like to perform. You know your cells just be chilling, but then if they the scientists put a microscope on the cells, they get them moving. Y'all gotta turn these cameras on. I gotta see who I'm talking to, so my cells can get to performing better for y'all. What's up, Taiwan? Why your camera not on? Welcome, Kilo. Welcome. Turn your camera on. This is a camera on environment. How you doing? All right. That's what's up. There y'all go. We come on. Let me see. We got a trucker. Let me see y'all working. You driving. Let's go. Perfect. Love it. All right. Timers on. Timers on. And who was new? Because I'm gonna help you. You gonna end up with the one with a business at the set up for you. Hold on, where you at? Who was new? Where my chat at? One thing I'm gonna always do, y'all, is lose the chat box. Okay, there you go. Who was new? Turn your mic off and tell me if that was you who was new.
That was me. I'm new.
Stefan. All right, and we okay, new. Your 9 to 5 is driving this truck.
Yep.
Logistics, trucking, another high risk. All the things that we like to do is high risk. All right. So before you was
Just doing it. I don't like it.
what I hear you. What was you doing other than trucking?
Nothing at this point. My time kind of really tied up. That's why I'm trying to figure it out now.
No, before trucking. Trucking the only job you ever had?
Yeah, I've been here 11 years.
I'm gonna call you dispatch.
Dispatch.
You dispatch. We're gonna make your company a dispatching company.
Okay, bet.
All right.
All right.
We gotta move, we gotta curve it a little bit. All right. So this for Stefan. So first thing, namesnack.com. All right, it's gonna give us the name. I don't want y'all to think, I want y'all to allow AI to think for you. Okay. So it's gonna say enter some words related. I'm gonna put dispatch, I'm gonna put logistics, I'm gonna put planning. All right, because I wanted to stay administrative. Then the next thing it's asking me, y'all, is how do I want this name to be styled? Like a real word, like Apple and Amazon, or you want to like the other billionaire companies we know, Microsoft and FedEx. Which one you want, Stefan? Come on, I'm on a timer. Which one you want? You want a real word, a compound word? What you feeling?
Real work.
Real word. All right, bet. Now it's gonna say it's like the randomness of it, right? I'm gonna put most creative results. I'm gonna just keep it on medium. Then it went to brand info. It pulled over our keywords, but the next thing it's asking us is our industry. So for this industry, I want to put transportation. I'm gonna put, let me see, a delivery service. I'm putting delivery service for the industry. All right.
What I do
I'm
too.
gonna leave business description blank for now. Let me hit generate. It's gonna do the thinking for me. I just want a LLC that's fundable. Okay. Now I'm looking at it. They got swift dispatch, on time, clear path delivery. Okay. Peak planning. I like precision plan. I like precision plan because my business description is going to be so clearly written that I don't touch trucks, I don't own trucks. We offer just a company for planning and ensuring timely deliveries through our expert mapping services. All right. So we're going to go with Precision Plan Co. Okay. Bet. That's gonna be the name. So you can come on here if you wanted to, y'all. You can change the colors to your favorite color. It matches. You got it on orange shirt. It's perfect. You can change the logo out if you want. There you go. That's done. All you have to do now is put your email and then you got the name. The next thing y'all can go to, you can use ChatGPT. You can use Claude. I don't care who you use, but what you wanted to do is to act as my business consultant. It has to have a role. It has to have a role. Give it a role. Act as my business consultant. I am opening a new LLC after my 9 to 5, uh, dispatching uh, routes for delivery of goods and services. Right? This sound about right? I'm making
Yes.
this up as I go along. All right, for name, what we say it's called. What was the name of it, Stefan? Precision Plan. What was it?
Plan, I believe so.
Precision Plan Co. Okay? Write a fundable business description that is what? That is not high risk and will be fundable by two types of banks, FDIC and CDFIs. Why CDFIs? Because I'm gonna give y'all some game on CDFIs. Let me see a description right. Boom. It's gonna give me what? This business description. I don't want to think. I want them to write it. I want it to not be high risk. Okay. It's going to websites. It's checking FDIC. And y'all may say, what's FDIC? If y'all didn't even know the name FDIC, y'all could have said make it fundable for banks like Chase. Put the bank name you know. Give it whatever you know. All right. Here it go. Fundable business description for Precision Plan Co. It gave us this the safest right here. It's a logistics support company that provides dispatch coordination, route planning, delivery scheduling, and transportation support services for local businesses and independent operators. You just organize delivery operations, improve route efficiency. That's all you do. You don't own nothing. Okay? So we're going to take that business description. Boom. We got that. We got that. Business description. What I'm going to do now is landingsite.ai. I'm going to take that business description, y'all. It goes right here. And we already got the name. I'm going to hit create my website. Again, it's no coding. It's AI powered. Uh-oh, hold on. It's going to make me, let me do a test. Hold on. It's going to make, I don't use this site often. So hold on. It's going to make me pop up something. Come on. You in my time. You in my time. Let it load. Why it's loading? Oh, I got to verify I'm human. Okay. It was waiting on me. Perfect. Let me open up this one. And I'm going to drop all these links. Y'all see that it's working?
Yes.
Building Precision Plan Co. Our AI is crafting your custom website. It's now giving us another logo. It's choosing colors and fonts. Why it's doing that? The next website I will have y'all go to, because you got your business name, you got your business description, you got the website working. Something that you have to list on the website is what? A business phone number and a business address. Okay? Where would you go to get a business phone number, y'all? You can go to call8.com. I'm going to drop this in the chat. Call8.com. Okay? Or you can go to Grasshopper. Any resource that I give you, you guys can just ask ChatGPT. You can shop around if you want to say, hey, give me companies like X. Okay? Grasshopper again will give you both of these will give you phone numbers. I want you to get a toll-free number. I want you to get a toll-free number. If you had to call AT&T support or T-Mobile support, you're calling a 1-888 or 1-800 number. Yes?
Yes.
All right, so you be like structure yourself like a big business. You got to have your big business hat on. You also going to get outside of your phone number an address. You guys can go to a company called Regus, Regus, okay? And you're going to get you a virtual office address. It's going to have a suite number. If you choose to put your home address and say, I'm going to have my business, I'm going to just use my home address. Well, when you register your business with the state, guess where that home address is going to be at? On the state's website.
Oh, so everybody can see it.
There you go. It's not safe. You ain't even protecting your family and kids.
Right.
So you want a virtual address so that you can now register your business with the state. You want the toll-free number because that's the business's phone number. If you guys want to, they're going to ask you who's the resident agent. The resident agent just means if the IRS trying to mail you something or you need to get some mail, who do you want? Who's going to be that representative of the company? You can put yourself, but when you put yourself, the phone number in the email, the phone number, and the address is still going to be the business. Okay, so we got website working, brewing up. We got the address we're gonna have to put on there, the phone number we're gonna have to put on there. You got the business description, so you're going to hold that. You need that business description. The other thing I want you to do, because I told y'all I was going to teach y'all how to describe your business quantitatively and qualitatively, is this quantitative part is the NAICS code. Okay? When you fill out a bank application, they're going to say, what is the code? So I'm going to put delivery here and it's going to look up. It's all you got to do is put it in this, put your search word in. And it's like local messenger, local delivery. So I'm gonna have to go back. I'm like, no, this look like I'm driving. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna change it, Stefan, because I ain't driving. Right? We doing route planning. We may be doing delivery management. I'm gonna play with the word management in one moment. Okay? Most of you, if you are an admin assistant, if you work as a dental assistant, whatever you do, you can be a consultant. 541611. That's what I want you to be, Stefan. We're gonna be consultants because you don't actually deliver anything, but you actually consult other companies on their routes. You do operations of businesses. You help with their operations.
Dispatch
So
relation.
541611. Okay, everybody can use this one. And let me put in dispatch because we may could do something with dispatch. But hold on, I want to check on something real quick for y'all. See, when I put dispatch, it's saying taxi cab dispatch services, ride sharing. You ain't doing that. Okay? Another thing you can do, Stefan, y'all can do professional development. So everybody, you're qualified to open a business based on your 9 to 5. You have been doing it for 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. You have trained somebody, you know it in and out. It means that you can open a business and now you can consult other businesses on that skill you've been doing all these years. Do y'all understand you're all qualified to have a business based on your 9 to 5 consulting? So everybody write 541611 down as your NAICS code. You also can train other people. So if he got experience dispatching and doing operations and helping companies improve their operational efficiencies, he can say, I go in and I train the routers. Stefan is going to be 611430 because he trains companies. He helps improve their operations. You're going to fall in one or the other. Either you're doing professional development training or you're consulting. Got it? Put a one in the chat if you're tracking. Open your mouth and say, I got a question if you don't understand. But the thing I want to go back to, let me look at the chat. Because it's for y'all. Listen, I'm here for y'all. If you got 541611, thank you, Demetri, 611. 541611 is consulting. 611430 is professional development. What is your 9 to 5? What do y'all do 9 to 5? Put that in the chat. Put that in chat. What do you do 9 to 5? Let's talk it out. So I don't want you to leave here thinking like, oh, I still got to figure out. Oh, I don't know. Are you an admin assistant? Who is in here with a job? Do you do concierge services? Post office, mail handler. Perfect. Photographer, medical carrier. You're a photographer. You do professional development. You develop photographers. That's what you do. You develop photographers. The mail handler, that's operations. That's you do again professional development. Mail handling is a big part of big businesses. You go in and you improve the mail delivery of big businesses. I used to work for Kaiser Permanente. You know they got a huge corporate office, got a huge mail delivery. When companies got 300, 500, 1,000 employees, mail is important. It's its own ecosystem. Y'all get it? Whatever you do 9 to 5, you can now consult and professionally develop others. All right? Now hold on, because my AI is taking a little long. My website typically it be built. How many minutes I got? This site is ready to preview. And why you ain't preview then? Hold on, wait a minute, because it didn't fail this. I gotta see what's going on. It's telling me it's ready, but I don't see it. All right, there you go. I'm about to say it's making me look big. We got a website, Stefan. Get deliveries there on time every time. Stop losing money to inefficient routes and missed windows. We handle your dispatch coordination, route planning, and delivery scheduling so you can focus on growing your business. You see your website?
Yep, I just pulled over to look at it.
Y'all see the website? Did I have to pay somebody $1,000 to build a website?
No.
Did this website just get built in 10 minutes?
Yep.
Kilo, this website done? Alex, you see how you can build your mail handling business?
Yeah.
The name, the business description, you even know what to put on the funding application. Because anytime we send them LLCs, we can access the money. This is your active website, the one that's going to go out and get you funding. The only thing you have to do now is actually buy a domain. And you buy domains, y'all, from GoDaddy.com. GoDaddy.com. When they gave us this name, it was also letting us know that the domain was available for sale. So he can go buy precisionplanco.com or precision plan. It must be precisionplan.com may not be available. Precisionplanco.com will be available. You're gonna pay $20 for a domain for 2 or 3 years. So now you got the website. When you own the domain, you're gonna own the email. Because when you buy the domain, then they're going to say you want an email for this. So now he's going to have support at precisionplanco.com. Do not be out here with Gmails filling out business applications and you got your business name at gmail.com. You don't own the domain gmail.com. So you're going to go to GoDaddy and buy your own domain after your business. What I miss? What I miss? Tell me if I hit or if I miss.
Yeah.
You?
I need to know. Let's go. I hit. Let's go. Your business is structured. This is a fully structured business. The only thing I'm doing now is going to my Secretary of State and paying the money to do business in the state. They're gonna charge me $200 to $300. So it's by state. If you in Florida, if you're in Maryland, it's the Maryland Secretary of State, the Florida Secretary of State, the Texas Secretary of State. Initiate or start your LLC, pay the money. Then you go get you an EIN that's free. The EIN is free. Never pay for an EIN. Go to irs.gov/EIN or something like that. Just go hit EIN irs.gov. It's absolutely zero. Don't cost you nothing. They're going to give you your EIN letter right there on the website. Download it. You got a website, phone number, location, EIN number. The state going to take a couple of days just to give you what's called your articles. That's like the birth certificate of your business. But you're fully set up. You rocking and rolling. You got a fundable LLC. All right? It's not hard. This is the homework for tonight. This is called execute tonight. Landinsight.ai. Name snack. Let me see what else I need to get y'all. Let me drop this in the chat. Do anybody got any questions?
Yeah, I have a few questions.
Go ahead.
So, in the beginning, when you was talking about high risk, and I know credit repair was one of them. So, a high risk is anything that involves like other people money in general, or
Any type of financial, yeah. And I'm
oh,
gonna
anything that involves finance, basically.
finance, yeah, anything finance, basically. Gambling, cannabis,
Oh,
anything
okay.
that sound high risk, honestly, y'all.
Right. And anything that's fundable is the opposite.
Anything that's what?
That's fundable is the opposite.
It's not high risk, yeah. So
Right.
it's like special. I'm gonna give y'all this list right here. There's some high risk cash intensive industries. Anything dealing with a lot of cash. I'm gonna put that link in there too.
Uh-huh.
Right. Getting the high risk, getting an accident, that's high risk. Anything that just seems risky, not safe,
Right.
which is why real estate is high risk.
Mhm.
Great questions. Anybody else? Now let's talk about getting funding, right? I know we're in different phases with credit repair, but I want to know, we all work 9 to 5s? Yes. Let me stop my screen for 1 second. We all work 9 to 5s. All right, we file taxes. I want need multiple yeses. I want a yes to every question. We file taxes. We got pay stubs. We got bank statements. Okay. Okay, I mean we got the things that people have, okay, that 9 to 5ers have. I want y'all to know that working a 9 to 5 is an advantage. I know you're working because you want to get out of your 9 to 5, but I want to tell you that working your 9 to 5 puts you in a very sweet spot for a very specific, a very unique type of funding. Okay? This unique funding is called CDFI. CDFI, okay? And with CDFI funding, what it allows you to do is to go use that 9 to 5 as leverage, not as a hindrance, not, oh, it's not looked down upon. It is actually embraced that you have a 9 to 5 and that you are using your 9 to 5 as leverage paired with your credit to get funding. Okay? That is the advantage of it. So I know people talk about no doc funding. I know you've heard about and learned here how to get no doc funding. And that's the road of least resistance. So of course we want to go. But I want y'all to think about CDFIs in between the big banks that the Truist, the Chase, the Bank of Americas, right? It's not that the requirements aren't as strict as those banks because you need a 700. We used to say 680. You need 700 plus, period. Okay? To get into those banks and get these 0% interest credit cards with the new LLC. If it's a 2-year LLC, you get access to credit lines and loans, but you got to have some maturity in your business. But CDFIs don't have requirements as strict as those big banks, but they're in the middle between traditional banks and SBA loans, right? We've all heard of SBA loans, yes. But the thing about SBA loans, what don't y'all like about SBA loans? Tell me, what don't y'all like about SBA loans? Y'all heard of SBA loans? What do y'all think about if I say, hey, let's get an SBA loan? What do y'all think about them? They require what? A big business plan, a lot of paperwork,
A lot of work. A lot of work.
a lot of work, right? Y'all quiet. I'm like, I know y'all heard of SBA loans, but the thought is that they require a lot of work. That's why I know a lot of people don't go after them. But I found a sweet spot in something called CDFIs, and I'm going to show y'all how to access CDFIs. Okay? Let me get into it. Hold on. Let me get into this for y'all. Hold on. Trying to get there. Because I want to take y'all on an actual site. All right. Share my screen again. All right. CDFI website. All right. Y'all, it's hundreds. I mean, if CDFI is a group, it's private money that filters through the US Treasury, which is why I can have this .gov behind it. Okay. It's private funds that get poured into the US Treasury. They're now certified. Okay. So they're considered government-based funding. Okay. Now, You may say, well, like, what are they? With anything you got, with funding is all about a relationship. The same filters you guys go through when you dating, the same filters you gotta have go through when you with these banks. I need to know what you about. I need to know what are you about, because I need to be about that too, right? A man not may not like a certain movie, but if she like it, he gonna go to see that movie, right? So it's the same way. So they got one goal, y'all, to provide expand economic opportunity in low income communities. They want to give access to financial products and services for for local residents and businesses. Okay, so they'll take this pot of money, they'll put them in some credit unions, and they'll put them in other financial institutions. It's a specific pot of money called CDFI money. So it can be in the credit union that somebody may bank at, but just because you apply for a loan from the credit union, that's not going to be the same pot of money as CDFI money. Okay, it's its own set of money with its own set of guidelines. Okay, so how do you find CDFIs, right? This is a massive website. I'm gonna give y'all access to script and a framework on how y'all can use them and find them and exactly what to say and how to have your conversations, how to fill out your applications. Okay, but this is the big website for CDFIs. Okay, and if I came here, they had something called a searchable award database. And pretty much on this award database, it tells you by state how much a CDFI got funded. Okay, so I'm in Texas. I can look and see what year they've been doing it since 1996, so a long time, right? So I can see by what year and how much they got funded. So if I wanted to look at and say, okay, I'm in Houston, Texas, this Priority Trust Credit Union, here's a credit union, got awarded $800,000. Now, I don't have a relationship with this credit union. So this part is called what? Research. Y'all put research. I want y'all to understand you got it. R&R, research and relationship. That's what funding is about. If you can master research and relationships, you can master funding. That's how you become a good funder. All right? So you take that. Now I need to know what? How do I get a relationship with you? You a credit union. You a credit union. How can I get a relationship with you? Right? So I'm again about us. Here you go, membership. Okay, this is the membership. What I got to do? How do I join? Okay? Boom, boom, boom. Who can join? Now it's telling me about employees, right? And supportable from our sponsor, U.S. Postal Service, anyone else who lives, works, or worship in the greater Houston area. Who that mean anybody in Houston and Harris County can get something from can be here. It's not just employee based. But sometimes when we hear credit unions, but a lot of people know what Navy, Federal, person got to be in the military. So you're thinking about how you going to, use somebody to get in here. But you got this credit union that's local to the state of Houston who got funding from CDFIs. They got money to give out. Okay. So now I'm going to go join this credit union. And then I'm going to have a conversation about a specific pot of money, CDFI money. I don't want to talk about any of the other loans. I want to talk about one type of money. Because on here it says loans, vehicle, personal homes. Well, where y'all CDFI funds at? Y'all have them because it's on the website. So the conversation will go like this. Hi, I'm Lola Slater. I'm the CEO of Slater and Slater Consulting. I saw you guys on the CDFI Fund website. I'm interested in being able to access a loan for my business. I'm looking to start, scale, and grow my consulting company. We help small businesses. I'm gonna go into what I do. We help small businesses be able to give into the community, have community events, and tie back to the community. They're gonna be like, okay. I'm saying keywords, community. You could say economic development. I got another LLC. It's called Build a Community. We help inner city communities focus on economic development. I'm just using the keywords that I got from this website right here, y'all, from the CDFI website. Just talk their language. They want to help distressed communities, low income. So they're gonna say, okay, CDFI funding. They're gonna tell me what to do. Cause that's why I'm here for y'all. I'm not here for nothing else. So you can find a CDFI in your area. You can see when they got the money, how they had a conversation. What I put together, y'all, is a list. Is both a national and it's a massive list organized by state already for you to know which CDFI to go to. In addition, I'm gonna give y'all like a sneak peek because this hasn't even come out, doesn't even launch and drop until Monday, where I actually have my brain bot. Every CDFI is in my chat, my AI chat bot. All you have to literally do is upload your credit report, and it's going to tell you which CDFI you qualify for, the national CDFIs and the ones local to your state. So y'all gonna get my script. Y'all gonna get how to fill out the application, so you don't have to use me. Y'all don't have to come to me to get funding for CDFI. You can learn how to fund yourself for CDFI. Okay, you can be like my students. This guy Derek late. I'm gonna tell him he late. You can be like my students when you go and get your own funding for my national CDFIs. Y'all, they'll give you $15,000 just because you exist. Here's 15K for entrepreneurs who are making their side business their main priority. If you want to turn your side chick into your main chick, they're going to give you 15K. They ain't tell you got to have no docs. Do they say you need any documents? It say turn your side chick into your main chick. They know it ain't no documents. Okay? And they give you 15K. There's no documents. They want you to have an ID. And what did I ask y'all? Did y'all have in the beginning? What? Pay stubs, yes? Pay stubs. What else? Bank statements. You see where it says if applicable, because that's if it's applicable for your business. It's not, so you ignore that. If applicable, this means you don't even have to have your business set up and you can get 15K. You don't have to have the word if applicable means you don't even have to have your business set up. It says business documentation. That's the articles of organization. When I told y'all you go to the state and file, it got the word if applicable by. If applicable mean maybe the business open, maybe the business not. But we still gonna give you how much money? How much money they gonna give you? I don't hear y'all. Take your phone mics off mute.
Oh,
How,
dog.
how much?
15.
15K. Alex, how much they giving you for your postal training company? Kilo, how much they giving you?
15K.
15K.
15K. What's up, Dimitri? How much they giving you? What they giving you? B Dirk, you late. But you know you can turn your side chick into your main chick and you don't need no documents.
15K, huh?
15K. And this is just light work. This just getting started. I ain't even showing y'all nothing heavy yet. Once y'all get my script and y'all get in and y'all gonna be on all the CDFI websites.
Hmm.
Y'all gonna be applying it. Listen, this is how I think about it, because we was once in the era post, coming in through the pandemic when people was able to go to Chase and you can go run up that Chase bag. They're gonna give you a 75 credit card. They're gonna give you another
Hmm.
50K credit card. They're gonna give you 225. Listen, the Chase exposure was gonna be like the 150K.
Hmm.
That was listen, people got rich off of funding because they can go guaranteed get them a 50K from a Chase, from a check period on the low end. Banks was giving out the bag, but July of 2025, something happened. July 2025, they was like, we changing the requirements. We more strict now. So when one of the largest banks got strict, the other ones fell in line. So now when people go to get funding, they get 10K, they get 20K. They want documents, shit more tight. But I definitely, when you came in, it was sweet. It was nothing to get a 50K bag. Tomorrow, you want, here you go. 100K. Chase gonna give you the 75 card back. But what happened is you had to learn once they got July 2025, once it became more strict, What happens? Listen, a lot of funders went out of business because they couldn't understand. They were one-trick ponies. They didn't know how to actually fund people. So you fix your credit, you build your credit, and then you don't have to wait until you got 2 credit cards. The utilization got to be under 30%. All that don't matter here. You can have a 50% utilization on a credit card, they still gonna fund you. It's a different game here. And this ain't 75K, but I know for sure that they say the average American that look like me, I think make like 60K on a national average. So you can come get 15K. What did it take somebody 2 months to make? If somebody bring home $5,000 a month, can we agree being able to bring home what? 3 months of your salary, 2 months of your salary. See, I like being a realistic person. And they think sometimes when you say you realistic, you thinking small. No, I'm realistic, and it allows me to always achieve my dreams and my goals. Because I know, how do you eat an elephant? Piece by piece. So when I got into real estate, I never even told you about myself. I guess it'd be a great time now. When I got into real estate investing, I was working at NASA. I was an IT consultant. I didn't have any savings. My mother was a real estate agent. She encouraged me to be a real estate agent because I started selling gas and electricity. One of the things she always wanted to do, y'all, was to get to be an investor. What was stopping her from being an investor? This. She was robbing Peter to pay Paul my whole life. I was robbing Peter to pay Paul. We didn't have a savings with 15,000, 30,000, 100,000 in it. And that's the capital you need when you go and buy real estate. I've been able to purchase over $2 million in real estate using and leveraging over $400,000 in business funding. I tell people credit saved my life. When my mom left this earth on February 1st, 2020, not of being able to achieve her dream was being an investor. I went through a very hard time during COVID, but I had credit. It saved my life. I learned how to use credit. I purchased my X6 BMW January 2021 using business credit. I then went to Chase twice online. I didn't even use a banker to get my first 50K. I just started learning. I joined the mentorship. I kind of was active, kind of wasn't. I'm like, no, I still want to do real estate. It was something about me being able to buy that first piece of real estate to be my mother's wildest and her wildest dreams. I am my ancestors' wildest dreams. I'm living a life my mom always wanted to do but couldn't do because she didn't know how to get access to capital. So what I taught you today was your gateway. How do you get access to capital? What does your credit score need to be? Here you go. 50K, 650 here. Here's a 650. They pull TransUnion. You can write that down. Let me give y'all another one to take a 575. Who got a 575? Who like, man, I don't got a 650. They give you business loans and lines of credit. How long your business got to be open to get a line of credit, Taj? Let them know. You got to have an LLC with how many years of age?
2 years.
2. What did say y'all getting? Business loan. What did say? Line of credit. With a new LLC. You don't got to wait 2 years to tap into this. And how much money they'll give you? Up to what? Come on.
250,000.
$250,000. Go open that laundromat you want. You want Airbnb? Great. Let's go get you a duplex so then you don't have one, you got two. I got a mentee, I got a real estate investing community for 9 to 5 to help y'all buy your first investment property without using none of your own money. She closed here in Houston, Texas. She moved from New York to Texas. She been here 2 years. She met me in September. She closed on a property in March. All right. So again, I'm gonna get this script. I'm gonna drop this link. If I'm gonna drop two, let me see, where is it? One is gonna be for y'all to be able to grab my script. I gotta find it. I keep losing. Listen, I be losing this screen. I'm trying to tell y'all. One is gonna be so you can grab this script, my CDFI approval framework. I updated the price just for y'all is $147. 147. I'm putting that in the chat. And if you are somebody who want to get started in real estate, I'm gonna drop my link so you can book a call. Tell me where you are, we'll see where you are, we'll see what's the good fit for you. All right, that's $147. Everybody should be on here clicking and getting it. Everybody should be on here clicking and getting it. It's going to walk you through how to fill out the application for a CDFI. You can go right back to that website. You can go right back and hit apply for loan. It's going to give you the data points you need, plug for sure. And because y'all in a funded mentorship with Taj, yeah, the game plan is you fund you and then you go fund other people. See, listen. I can be like, man, no, I'm a gatekeeper. I'm a hold this. I'm creating my competition. He got a whole community on here. Nah, y'all, it's like eight. I don't know. They say about 8 billion people. Some crazy amount of people in the world. There's enough people out here for us all to eat. For us all to spread this information. For us to help us, so that we won't have another generation like my parents. Some of it was born in the '60s who ain't know how couldn't get started in real estate because they ain't have access to capital. She was born in 1961. I think there was still segregation. They had to live in different spots. So she was born during segregation. She grew up. It was no segregation. But guess what? They didn't give us the information and knowledge, the generational knowledge. We talk about generational wealth. I want to tell y'all to get some generational knowledge to pass it down. Do you think my son right now can't go and get some money from CDFI? At 18, as soon as he turned 18, his first credit card was a $10,000 credit card from TD Bank. Because it's a local bank and they also give you what? SBA loans for new businesses. Who already grabbed their CDFI? Who already grabbed their CDFI? And who know they're gonna be applying? Like you got some homework to do. Your business gonna be set up in the next 24 hours. You gonna be applying for 15K without a business, or you gonna be applying for 20 with a business. And still all no docs. Me without fur. All right, I'm gonna open it up. Listen, I'm gonna open up whatever questions y'all got. I'm gonna drop my let me see what else. What y'all got? What they got, Taj? I'm gonna turn it back over to you.
All right, first and foremost, Lola, you came in here and dropped it. All right, you came in here and popped it and dropped it real quick. Everybody drop some fire emojis in the chat, y'all. Yeah, I just dropped your IG as well. All right. Make sure y'all already know. Make sure y'all go ahead and follow Lola ASAP. Y'all see she ain't come here to play no games. And the thing about Lola too is she came in here and actually dropped game on y'all, to drop sauce on y'all, bro. For real, for real. She could have came in here and dropped. She didn't even drop no receipts or nothing. Like, you know what I mean? She came up here and dropped information for y'all to utilize right now, family. Listen, if y'all not taking advantage of this information that she already gave you, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna have to start thinking some I don't know. I'm gonna think, man, look, we might gotta go get y'all checked out. We might gotta we might gotta go get some little mental evaluations and or at least go see a therapist, make sure we're doing okay and everything like that, all right? Because at the end of the day, she literally came in here, dropped sauce, and y'all drop fucking game, right? So y'all already know what we do every single time. I always like for y'all to be able to come up, ask questions and thing of that nature because everybody they don't really be having that time to be able to stay to answer any questions. So who has some questions in here? Who has
I
some
I got one.
Yes.
So I when you were saying as far as like the consultant part, how do you go about, do we make that an LLC as well, or like how do we attach it to the current business that we do have if we have an LLC?
So you mean because you already got an LLC?
Yeah, I already have an LLC, so my career
How old is
service,
it?
I just got it in January this year.
What you name it?
I named it after me and my wife, Two Keys Transport.
Two Keys Transport.
Yep,
So it's a transportation company.
yep.
So
Well,
we got
career service, yeah, pretty much.
you got it. Well, that business description and that NAICS code. When you're filling out like applications, you got to use that business description.
Okay,
You just got to state it because it's gonna be what you put out there. When you filling out the application, you're gonna clearly write what it is. You're gonna make sure you have a website that support what you're saying it is because you're telling the story.
okay, all right.
All right. Appreciate you, Kilo. Appreciate you. Yo, that was sauce. I ain't gonna lie. Like that. Do y'all like I want y'all to understand that when it comes down, like I think a lot of people, especially in today's world, make having an extra stream of income like a hard, difficult thing. And I was just telling y'all the other day how it's literally people right now that's literally taking a website that Lola even gave us, that landing site, and they run around and creating website landing pages, full websites, right, for different companies who either don't got them or anything like that, and they literally making 500, 800 per person, per client, selling two of them a day, right? So it's like, man, bro, that's game right there. She just gave y'all actually step by step things. Like I just made some money off of selling somebody an $800 website off of that thing, right? Because so I seen somebody on Facebook that's like, who makes sites? I'm like, shit, I make sites now. You know what I'm saying? AI, I've been knew how to make sites as far as like go high level and putting stuff together. But when it boils down to it, now we can do it like this, that quick, y'all. All we gotta do is take the business information, get some photos or whatever they got for their products and their business information and plug it in a GPT and go crazy with it, right? So that was sauce. The CDFI place, sauce, y'all. Like it ain't too many times that y'all could really come into a place and be like, all right, everybody thinks that you just gotta go have all these different things to get situated to get funding. Everybody thinks that you gotta be you can't be a 9 to 5 working and things of that nature. She just came in here and taught y'all how to use y'all 9 to 5 income to go and get to the bag, y'all. That shit different. I ain't gonna lie, Lola. You went crazy. You went nuts. You went nuts, family. I love that shit. Um, does anybody else have any questions? I know we had a couple people that was late. All right, Misi, what's up? What's up, family? Go ahead. And then we got somebody coming in right now. They super late. They missed all the sauce. What's
My question is, like, I just applied for my LLC, so I'm waiting on even the approval to come back. Do I still? I know I could start my website, but would I start looking at them opportunities now, or wait until I
I,
actually get it?
no, you look now, ASAP. You
Okay,
ASAP. Listen,
okay.
listen. I did a recording today. I ain't posted though. Like, look, if you ain't waking up every day looking for some money,
yeah,
you doing it wrong. Wake up every day, look for some money.
yeah. That's a
I literally, yeah, I don't even do social media no more. I'm either checking my credit or I'm looking at something dealing with money or some what can I open today or looking at emails to respond to. So yeah, the thought process is different.
Yeah, and the thing what I got launching on Monday, like my CDFI chatbot, like it's gonna be so simple. So if somebody got an update to their credit report, upload it, it's gonna kick out exactly who to go to, including like I say the national lenders. It's gonna kick out who to go to. Like keep applying, apply for CDFI. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna make sure whoever get tonight's bundle, y'all gonna get my chatbot. I'm gonna make sure I give it to y'all for free. So
Mm,
y'all ain't paying for that. So even as I, launch my next AI part, I'll get that to y'all.
fire. That's fire. Yes. Oh, that's hey, that's love. That's love. Okay, bet. And then let me see real quick. So, and then those sites that you had, are you gonna drop those all of the sites? Cause I know it was a couple of them. I don't think you
I
dropped it. You
I
dropped most of them?
did.
Let me
I
see.
thought I did. Who name somebody name the sites that I gave y'all back?
Did you drop the CDFI one? The CDFI, I think it was like CDFI fund or something like that. Was it that
Oh,
one?
Lender list.
The lender, it was a lender list one. Oh, okay, boom. All right, there go all the sites. Oh, okay.
Was that
Let's
the
go,
was it only
Kilo.
one? Was it only one?
for the CDFI fund. Yeah, that's the main database. Yep,
Okay.
that's the main database for all the CDFIs.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we talking money in the building. I ain't gonna lie, I gotta see what's up with that bot that you got though. You know what I'm saying? I gotta see what's happening with that
Oh,
bot. You
that's
feel me?
listen. The way I'm gonna structure it, definitely you can run a bag up on it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You definitely can run a bag up on it. So, I'm definitely, yeah, I got you for sure.
Tell me, hey, real quick, I just want you to like not a full situation, but tell me about, your like your entry level into the real estate, like what made you want to get into the real estate, and then also like what was like one of your deals that was like your most exciting deal for you, and how you actually used and leveraged the like a certain type of capital to be able to get into a deal. Like what was your favorite deal or most interesting, or the one where you was like, oh, this shit lit, you know what I'm saying?
Um, I would, well, I would say the most interesting one was an auction. I won a duplex off of auction.
Ooh,
Um, so being live, having that like putting your final bid in, waiting to that last minute to put in your bid. That one was super dope. And then I ended up, I made like 27K. I honestly did a quick flip on it.
nice.
So,
Off the
and
auction.
then yeah, so that one was like buying it and been doing a quick flip on it. But the beauty of it was I was actually able to, sell it to some mentees who was looking. So I actually got to go through the process of actually helping them with the renovation, helping them be able to fill it. So still being able to touch it all around. I enjoy, teaching and giving just as much, but I'll tell you, I got started being a licensed real estate agent like my mom, and then I was helping an elderly seller who wanted to rehab his house, and then he was going to sell it. I got all the quotes for it, for the contractors. I had been like talking to a lender, so I had the relationship with a hard money lender. And the elderly man decided he didn't want to pay the money to actually flip it. So he was just like, no, I changed my mind. So I had packaged it up already. I was going to market it to some wholesalers. And the lender was like, Lola, like, you already done all the work. Why don't you buy it? Like, what's stopping you? And I just had put a glass ceiling over my head, y'all. What I tell y'all is sometimes you got glass ceilings over your head from your parents that you don't even know that you got. Because
Thanks.
there was no, I had all the skills from the underwriting side, knowing how to work with the financing to the renovations. I had them. It was literally nothing stopping me. It was just a glass ceiling. That's something that's over your head telling you you can't do something. It doesn't even allow
Wow.
your mind to think through it. So he broke through that glass ceiling, just speaking those words over me, telling me, asking me, why don't I do it? And I couldn't give him an answer on why I wouldn't do it.
You was baffled off of that. You over there thinking I'm just in real estate agent mode whole time. I could be the investor as well. Hey,
Yeah.
so with that auction deal too, how did you fund that? Was that off of some funding, or what was that off of?
Yeah, so oh, that's my play. That's what I teach. My Cashflow properties play, and I'll drop my Skool link too. Is being able to form your LLC is step one. Fund your LLC is step two. Finance your LLC is step three, and then managing that short term, long term, or mid term rental. Right. So, can you do arbitrage? Absolutely. But do you build generational wealth? No, right? Last year I pulled out $109,000 in the home equity line of credit, tax free from a property that I cash flow on profit, $2,000 a month.
Beautiful. I love
So
that.
I make $2,000 a month profit, and then I pulled out a HELOC loan.
Mhm.
That's when you own it. I got arbitrage too. I got a short term rental in Philly, right? I got $7,000 on the books for rentals next month. The rent 2,500 in expenses. Yeah, I'm gonna make a bag next month, but guess what? Can I own it? If I left this earth today or tomorrow, do I have anything to leave to my kids?
Right. That's still
There's a little book that say that a wise person leaves an inheritance to their children's children. I don't know if y'all know that book or not,
facts.
but how are you doing it? If all you're doing is hustling and you never acquire no assets, that's why they say the net worth of our people who look like us is what? Negative. They say 10 years from now, by like 2040, we're gonna have a negative net worth as a collective community. How the hell is that possible? That's because there's too many hustlers out here and not enough people thinking about owning and getting assets. So yes, you can arbitrage, but what I want you to really think about is, how do I own? How do I cash flow? See, I'm in a luxury apartment because I live mortgage free. I live rent free.
Mhm.
So I can still enjoy the niceties of a concierge and valet parking and convenient walking. But trust me, I wouldn't be living here if I didn't have assets and cash flow. You got to own something. I can leave tomorrow. My son got assets. He could sell if he wanted to. He could keep cash flowing if he wanted to.
That's
It's
beautiful.
enough for him for his age. He wouldn't have to work. So I just want us to think, how do we really have generational wealth plus cash flow? And that's my cash flow properties blueprint, right? That's why I teach how I teach. And funding is a core, like funding is a part of it. So I had to learn funding to be in the real estate. It wasn't one or the other. It was both for me.
1000%. I love that. That's a game changer, being able to not only y'all, because like a lot of us, we didn't come up with that type of knowledge or information. We didn't come up with that upbringing. So even to be in that position to be able to switch this stuff up and really learn this game and understand this game, to switch the trajectory of our family's life forever. That shit is so fucking powerful. I'm super proud of you, Lola. That's lit. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, boom. And then you just drop the link. I'm gonna drop it, double drop it. You feel me? And then
Yeah.
we
If real
always
estate your
know.
thing, yeah, if real estate your thing. I know it's not everybody's thing or where you are, but get in a community. That's something you could be around it. You can learn. It's courses in there for you to learn. When you get to a point where you got your funding, you got your credit, and you like, now I want to invest, then you can just, you'll be able to book a call with me and inquire, to work with me in my actual mentorship. But be in a community, be around it, listen to the calls. I do have like community calls. I do separate calls for some of my high level mentees too, but you don't know what you're not around.
Right. Yeah. Everything is about environment and community, y'all. It's always about being in there because you never know what one piece of information that changed your whole entire life. Did you drop the call link too? I want to make sure they got that because I drop all the links in the video, especially for people who's just getting into the group. Somebody might come in tomorrow and watch this live and want to tap in too.
The what link?
The call links for somebody to book a call with you and all that.
Oh, to book a call for anybody interested in real estate. Let me book that one. So
Yeah.
that's the one. If y'all getting funding, y'all gonna want to know how to fill out the application. Grab that CDFI, and then let me give you my book a call link for sure. Perfect. Let me get y'all that. Yeah, and lock in, right? Lock in, do y'all thing with, with your credit. You ain't gotta wait. Somebody right now got a 620, somebody got a 650, somebody got, some builder lines on their report. You got maybe 6 month history, maybe got a year history. You just not ready yet for that big bank. You gonna want the CDFI money. Yes, B.
Brandon,
Somebody B got their hand right raised.
My fault. Yeah. So how you found your first property? You used Zillow, or you went to like the little city meetings, or
Yeah,
word of
so
mouth?
I'll tell you what I teach. I teach you guys now how to use AI to find your properties. Right. So I got an AI real estate blueprint. I teach you how to use AI to find your property. So again, removing the thinking wherever we can. Um, so that's how my students, we all use AI. Or you guys all using AI when you find your properties.
Facts.
Listen, it's so much easier now than it was even just 2 years ago, a year ago.
1000%, 1000%. All right, y'all. Do we got anything else for Lola, do we got any other questions? Any further questions? She dropped the list for y'all. Okay. She dropped the community for y'all. She dropped all the links for y'all. And then also inside of this video in the description, I'm gonna make sure that all the links, the call booking link, everything is in there, just in case if anybody wants to double back, spin the block, or if anybody's listening to this recording right now, you feel me? Who didn't get to catch it live and y'all like, no, hell no, I need to tap in with her. We need to get active. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna play no games right now. All right.
And I
Um,
want to be clear, Taj, the CDFI, like it is the how to fill out your application, right? So I want y'all to think like, oh, I can go on the website and get the list. Okay, go apply. I gave y'all websites. You gotta know what to put on it. You gotta know what type of conversation to have. And that's where a lot of people mess up.
that's huge. Yeah, that's huge. That's major. All right, y'all. Go ahead. Hey, everybody come up off of mute. Hold on, wait. I'll be messing this up every time. So we gonna count down. Everybody come up off of mute real quick. Hold on, all right. I want everybody off mute. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? All right, we gonna count down from three. All right. Three, two, all right. At the end of three, well, when we get to one, we're gonna be like, thank you, Lola. All right, y'all ready? All right, y'all ready? Three, two, one. Thank
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 you,
you,
Lola.
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 you,
Appreciate
Lola.
it.
Yeah, let's go.
We
We
did better,
made
y'all.
it.
All right, y'all have a good
Bye.
night.
All right, much love, family. I appreciate everybody for coming out. Appreciate you, Lola. 1000%. All right. Everybody let me know if y'all need me. Okay. Make sure that y'all doing what y'all gotta do in the group. Make sure y'all tapping in to everything y'all gotta tap in to, especially with being inside of these classes, y'all. Thank everybody for sliding out and coming through one time for
We
the
got class tomorrow, though, right? Too, right?
got class tomorrow.
All
Like
right.
I got Chase coming in. And that boy been going ape shit in the stock market. I don't know nobody else going crazier than him in the stock market. I don't. And I know a lot of niggas who do stocks. So that shit finna be different. You know what I'm saying? Cause that dude eat. That boy ain't fucking around. I ain't gonna lie. That boy doing some hundreds of thousands a week, y'all. I mean, that shit different. All right. So all right. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Do what y'all gotta do. Let me know what y'all need from me. In the meantime, all right. Everybody have a great
I
evening.
appreciate it, bro.
Yes, sir. Much
Nah,
love, Brody.
Appreciate it.
Class tomorrow is at the same time, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Central. All right.
you bet, bet.
I bet. Yeah. All right. All right. Much love, y'all. Let's get it.